Hi guys, and welcome. Today I want to talk about being fine with not knowing everything, especially not how you want to earn money, how you want to live your life, and how your vision is for the future, what your career path is, what your label is, what your income is, what your lifestyle is. All of these things, it's okay that you don't know them. Why am I saying this? Why even bring this up? Because I am finally beginning to accept that myself. It clicked when I spoke to a 30-year-old, a friend of a family member. He told me, if I only had slowed down at your age, I would have more clarity with my own life. And it clicked for me because I've already pushed very hard and really tried building several businesses which have failed. If you can even say that, like, I gave up on them because they weren't true to me. They were a waste of my time. I've worked many different kind of jobs, which I have quit because there was no more to learn. This video is definitely going to be focused on career and money, but it's going to be coming from someone who isn't, so to speak, financially rich. You know, I do have enough, and I'm finally starting to feel at peace with just being in the present moment and identify with being wealthy within, which is the only place you can truly be rich ever. Which is scary to think about. You can even earn a lot of money and still be poor inside. So I wanted to bring up the fact of being fine with not knowing the future, because my mind has convinced me for many years that I have to know exactly where I want to go, otherwise it'll never happen. But reality is so complex, and God, if you believe in that, you can believe in the entire universe for that matter, as a whole unified, complex creation. But for the matter of simplicity, I'm going to be talking about the source of everything, about the universe as God. And God has designed it such that you kind of have to live, no, you don't even kind of have to. You have to live in the moment to grow. You have to immerse yourself into the experience if you want to grow in awareness, which is the only thing you need to achieve anything you want in life. And for me, I'm going on money and career, but you can translate this to anything. If I had the awareness on how to earn 100,000 a year, I would. I'm speaking in dollars here. If I knew how to earn 100k USD every year, I would. And I would also with 200 and 500 and so on and so on. Because I'd never slave away my time doing something I hate for money. It would only come from a place of awareness. And right now I'm only aware of how to be aligned with myself and earn a very mediocre income. And I'm fine with that. Because I may be 24. There may be a lot of people my age who have a lot more than me. But I'm still finding myself in the job I have now. And if anyone has watched past videos, I thought I wanted to be a carpenter, but I don't know that. I'm definitely going to try carpenting now, but I've ended up in a daycare for the elderly. I called about 80 companies offering free work in the carpentry area, but now it just wasn't the time. They didn't need me, or even on I offered free work. They're too busy or they're on holidays, so it just wasn't meant to be at this very moment. And when I applied for the elder daycare thing, I was called in for a meeting instantly, and I was already spoken to as if I worked there from the moment I walked in. There wasn't even an interview. Just questioning how confident I feel with being there and dealing with the mental problems and physical problems of the elderly. And from one day to another, I was working there. The reason I'm mentioning this is because for a month I was convinced that I would be a carpenter. And these cycles are becoming faster and faster for me, but my point being, I thought I knew where I wanted to go, but I ended up somewhere completely different. What can you use that information for if you're just listening, reflecting back? What I'm trying to get at is that in this world we have our own perfect consciousness, awareness from within, and some of you may have noticed that there is perfection far back in all the layers. There is a perfection resting inside of you, which allows you to dream amazing dreams and have amazing ideas and imaginations. And then the translation can get really fun, because from spiritual to physical, or from unseen to seen, there's a process, and it has to go through time to grow. And that translation can take a long time if it's very dissonant, if you have a lot of pain and trauma and confusion stored up inside yourself. And what happens when we do that? When we tend to ask the outside world what the right answer is, what the right job is, how to become rich, what the method is. And I've just noticed personally that it's always as if people make a collective idea of what something is. They put it in a box, because a box is physical and it allows us both to look at it. But a lot of details are lost in translation from the spiritual to the physical. Because a leaf is just a leaf, the straw of grass is just a straw of grass, but our minds cannot grasp that every straw, every strand of hair, every tree, every person is 100% completely unique. It is our mind that connects the patterns and turns it into a unified thing, which is good. It's super useful, and it helps us save a lot of energy, and it's clearly why we dominate the world, because we can use this mental faculty freely. We have free will. And so what can be lost in translation when we study the world and the successes before us is that there seems to be only one right way to do things, one right way to earn money. Very certain principles that make a lot of sense, but that really limit what's right and wrong. And there definitely are principles. I do believe so myself, for how wealth should be, but they are personal to me. They're my personal opinions, and I've nitpicked from the hundreds of people I've experienced, studied, spoken to. I've nitpicked because I'm an individual myself. And the same goes with you. Whatever service you want to bring to this world, the way you want to help everyone and become rich, or just live your life Homesteading is also becoming popular, going off the grid. Whatever you want to do, remember, the fact that you are a person makes you completely unique. No one like you exists. No one has the skill set like you. And one of the hardest things is the fact that we're unique, ultimately. And that allows us to experiment. It allows us to bring something to the market that is new, that is different. That's not to say we shouldn't listen to the ones who have succeeded before us or study them. But I've found it's easier to copy other people. Just copy them and improve upon the design instead of trying to invent something grand. Because there's need for you, whatever you're doing. Me personally, I noticed I'm a very emotional person. I feel people on such a deep level. And I just feel my own life on such a deep level. You know, I reflect. This is something that's natural to me. I didn't write a script before this. I didn't come up with some grand plan on how to do it. But that's because that's who I am. I flow like that. I know other people love thinking and planning. So I'm not saying that there's a right or a wrong way. What I'm saying is, for you out there that feel really unique or different from the world, good. Welcome to the world, and I think we all feel like that. It's just that these screens, these phones, these systems that we build up can really give us that cognitive dissonance, that idea that there's a right and wrong, and there's the perfect path, and you're definitely not it. But your experience is so unique. Just give it time. Be slow and deliberate, but keep moving consciously towards what you want, because what you want isn't something that you don't know. It's in your heart. It's 100% clear, and the work you have to do is get it out and refine it and find yourself at the center of it all, which can only happen through iteration. And like I began off with early, iteration is so powerful. It's so powerful that you cannot predict it. The compound effect of the now is so quick, especially when you believe in it. The more you believe in it, the faster it shifts. Whether that's your income or your clarity, you know it. Just trust it, walk the path, study other people. But if it feels right to you, then it's right. I want to leave off with one thing, and that is, a lot of people have expressed fear that it's not always supposed to feel good. And I don't think it will. I think that's a very hard challenge to make. I think if you're really attached to feeling good, then you will distract yourself in chasing happiness. But I do believe that you can feel good on the long term and the short term simultaneously. For instance, going to the gym for me can be boring if I do it all the time, but if I mix it up with playful movement, somatic movement, yoga, stretching, playing with balls, these things, all of a sudden I love going to the gym as well. All to tell you that self-improvement doesn't mean you have to feel pain now. You can actually improve now, feel amazing about it, and have the lingering feel-good effect bleed into your rest of your life, unlike our addictive shadow-like cycles where we engage with something that's so good that it's too much, and then it has to sort of rebound to the negative to balance itself out. Like for me, that would be porn, right? It's so good that my body shakes, my mind hurts because it's overstimulating, and when I'm done, I'm left with a feeling that I'm the worst person ever. That's not how self-improvement should be. And if you want to rewire yourself to walk towards the good life that you are creating for yourself, then feel good all the time. Let go of your mind, connect to your body, feel your emotions, and know that you are the only one who has the answers. That's not to put yourself away from people and to isolate yourself. You can't find it by looking in your mind. You have to immerse yourself in reality. You have to immerse yourself into reality to feed truth into your mind so you can discern what is you, what you want to do, so that you could keep growing in that direction. You're not behind, you're not slow, you are completely and uniquely different. Do not compare yourself with other people. You are on the right path. So this is my talk on being okay with not knowing everything. It's definitely something I'm still working on myself. I don't have all the answers, but it feels good to express it. It feels good to speak out loudly about it. It's also helping me. This video is also helping me. So if you enjoyed the topic, I would love to hear how you would view this topic. And we'll see how this channel goes, but I'm loving putting effort into it, and I'm thinking of making a community one day where we can put our minds together. But for now, guys, if you found this valuable and if you would like to see more of this kind of stuff, be sure to like and subscribe. That way you won't forget me, and I'll get external validation, which just feels great. With that said, please take care of yourself out there. Remember to be still, to feel everything. Remember that you are your best guru, and trust the rest. This has been Louis Trelecan, and everything comes full circle. Have an amazing day.